If the Mullerthal Trail has been floating around somewhere on your bucket list but you still haven't taken action, I really hope this video will motivate you to get out of the house and drive to Luxembourg next weekend. Whether you're new to hiking, have plenty of experience, whether you're super fit or not at all, it's a very accessible hiking region. You can start anywhere and can go in both directions. You can choose to hike 5 kilometers or go on a 5-day expedition. You can do a combination of different hikes or follow one big trail. Everything is very well displayed. There are signs all over the place to keep you on track, so you don't need to watch your phone or a map the whole time, which is super convenient. You can just daydream and focus on the stunning environment and all the rocks. There are a lot of those. The trail is 112 kilometers long and is divided into 3 main routes. We chose to do route number 2, which, according to internet people, is the hardest and the prettiest. It's a 38-kilometer hike that we did in one afternoon, which is probably not the ideal way of doing it, especially if you don't own a pair of hiking shoes, but I'm really glad we did it anyway. It took us 8 hours, and although the terrain is up and downhill most of the time, there are wooden and sandstone staircases, so it doesn't actually take that much effort. There are plenty of campsites and hotels in the villages nearby, and camping in the wild doesn't seem too difficult either. Although I'm aware it's not allowed, I'm just letting you know. There are no bivouac zones like we have in Belgium, but I'm not gonna gatekeep. If you have a camper van or just a tent, you love free stuff like I do, and you're respectful towards other people's properties, there's a free camping area across the main parking of Mullerthal. It doesn't have facilities, but you can spend the night for free, which is all you need. You can stay for 12 hours or a little longer if you're still on the trail. And there's a toilet at the info desk at the other side of the street. So how perfect is that? We couldn't believe it was for free, which is also kind of crazy because we're so used to paying for everything, even a few square meters of grass, but we were so grateful to find this place. There are also parking lots spread around the whole Mullerthal region, so if one person of the group decides not to join the hike, they can meet up in the middle of the trail somewhere to share lunch or to hang out at some of the viewpoints. So this is not really a hiking or outdoor channel, but I definitely want to show more little adventures and camping videos because it's something I'm really passionate about and something I've been doing my whole life basically. I'm still figuring out the main focus of this channel, but sharing things I love seems like a really good start. I'll be doing more and more hikes and camping trips this summer, also in Thailand, so I'll be sharing those for sure. It was one of my mid-year resolutions, if that's a thing, to go on more hikes, and although hiking in my own country, Belgium, is relatively new to me, I've done lots of hiking while traveling all over the world, and it's something I've always done since I was a kid. I've just never really kept track of distance, height or speed or anything. I'm absolutely no expert. I don't have hiking shoes or gear, but I really enjoy being in nature. And I usually prefer trails completely surrounded by nature where you don't cross villages or roads. I basically don't want to be aware of the existence of other people. I just want to be as far away from civilization as possible. I don't know, that seems reasonable to me. Like the absolute worst thing you can encounter in the woods is usually another human being. I'm just kidding, but we don't have bears, so it kinda is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little tips. I'll be in full creating mode again in the next video, and thank you for being here.